in the FireIce Mustang. That is Jay Payne. It's our top alcohol funny car finalist. We welcome you back to the Lucas Oil Drag Racing Series event, the Strip, Las Vegas Motor Speedway. SummitRacing.com Nationals. That's the event. It's going to be the final. It's going to be a great one.
Almost like we mentioned at the very beginning of the show, the youngster, that is Sean O'Bannon. Of course, it's a relative term. He's in his 30s. Great veteran Jay Payne in the FireIce team. Jay Payne has won 442 rounds of competition between the alcohol dragsters and alcohol funny cars, and that puts him up in the uncharted territories with some pretty good race car drivers. So his wife Shelley directed him back. Jay Payne won his first final round in 1988 over a guy that raced here this weekend in Top Fuel, Steve Faria. Hasn't won a race since 2008. Been doing some double duty, driving in the Pro Mod class and the alcohol class, but he and Sean O'Bannon, performance-wise here this weekend, basically a push.
This guy, a racing veteran. Oh, yeah, I mentioned 65 finals earlier. Actually, it's his 66th. We recounted him. I was wrong, but Sean O'Bannon, though, his road to the final, this kid's going to be pretty tough for a lot of years.
It's a great race car. The Forest River team, they've got all the resources. They've got a good driver, very well-financed operation, good crew chief, and it's taken on one of the best in the business. So the two cars have been only a couple of hundreds apart throughout the weekend.
Sean O'Bannon's out of the groove. This one belongs to the FireIce crew. 567, 255, and Shelley says, you betcha, we won the race. And good news is it's not that far to go home and celebrate.
Let me tell you, Jay Payne was first off the starting line. He will tell you that over the years, if he has had one Achilles heel, he's been getting that car out of the starting gate. The FireIce team with that great new Ford Mustang body. It's a wire-to-wire job. Sean O'Bannon, we've seen a lot of the alcohol funny cars in that right lane have problems right off the starting line. We saw it happen there in the semifinals. Happened here again as they really had that thing jacked up. You heard him talk about the clutch problems earlier. Got away with that earlier in the day. Yeah, got away with that earlier in the day because of the red light in the other lane, but couldn't get away with it twice. Yep, and they're spraying fuel all over the windshield right there.
That came right from the hit. Sean O'Bannon obviously had a problem right there. Car didn't like it, and Jay Payne cruises down to the far end of the racetrack to meet the mascot, pick up the hardware, and get an interview. Jay Payne taking off the safety equipment. And he's got his hat off, Lawrence, so he's all yours. Fire away. He did it today.
Jay, I believe this is your 5th win here in Las Vegas, 6th if you count your Pro Mod win. What does this mean to you?
Well, this is a great racetrack. Chris Blair and all the people here are really friendly. And it's just a good place. Like all these guys, there's no place where they work harder and they're nicer to you. And we love Vegas.
Why don't you grab that Wally and get excited, Jay?